So, good evening. So tonight, no teaching, no continuation of commentary. So instead of that, I do Trutuma, principal obstacles. Yeah, different obstacles, different problems, different, so anyway, the old, the old Trujuma, the old, 80 years old Trujuma. Going to offer tonight. That maybe some teachings. Not sure what. Not sure what happens. Okay. Lama tong-len Lama tong-len
Pada Shambayanga Pasape Pada Jasudam Padewa Shepa Jitenkyam Kivodo Ekalo Gyawala Name Paladaminam Kitum Sangye Chonden Depe Gyawa Shakya Tupala Chatse Shede Kyapsuchi
Lama
Tumpa Chonden Dede Shinshe Pada Shampayanda Paso Pada Jasudam Padewa Shepa Jitenkyam Kivodo Ekalo Gyawala Name Paladaminam Kitum Sangye Chonden Depe Gyawa Shakya Taselo Shede Kyapsuchi
Kante ganyen zoje
Sashendila Kompod Shosheson Zeteke Per la Relachat Nanda Kunga Chatu Sanwa Yeshe Gatso Sege Lompoda Dape Jiten Sunalangewa Gampo Chonye Kelachat Sensho Dempa Jima Dewa She Sedo Dawa Kelachat Juja Kyuta Sipa Sumachi Nyame Kinshen Kelachat No Tuje She Dempa Tamshe Kimpe Tempa Suna Yenteng Yatso Shin Deshin Shelachat Dape de Chadewa Gyu Geweng and Son Leadership Shitu Dandan Shugyupa Shigyu Chalachat Jane Jawe Layanta Lapada Lara Tuni Shinki Dampa Yentendeng Gedun Layachat Dikpachi Amijashin Gewe Punsun Sopa Yansu de Dene Sangye Tempai
English, the dedication, Sunandi.
Yes.
English messenger, share up. Huh?
Inexpressible, inconceivable,
inconceivable,
indescribable perfection of wisdom, unproduced, unceasing, the nature of space, object of uniquely knowing transcendental wisdom, to the Mother, the victorious ones of the 3 times I prostrate. Thirsty I hear. At one time, the Bhagavan was dwelling on Master Virtue Mountain in Vajrayogini together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ayavalokitesvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those also as empty of inherent nature. Then, through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ayavalokitesvara: how should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? And say that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ayavalokitesvara said this to the Venerable Shariputra: Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom. Like this. Correctly and repeatedly beholding those 5 aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on, up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extension of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, Bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond it, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to answer perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayata, Okatigata, Paragate, Parasangate, Bodhisoha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commanded the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ayavalokitesvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that. It is like that one should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ayavalokitesvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. I and all surround.
Just one just something clarified there. So, according to our karma, or the ordinary mind, ordinary appearance concept, so obstacles that he wants, obstacle that's second, and then also obstacle for handle out that, and so that obstacle for FMT to enlighten the being. Then the Vajrayogini Nalanda to enlighten, obstacle to enlighten in the being. Then yourself obstacles you to achieve enlightenment to the work for other sentient beings, and as well as everyone here, as well as all the students, and particularly here, then voluntaries, others, including director, all kinds of who dedicate their life to serve, and so all the obstacles are pacified. So pacified by the words of truth, the reflecting meaning of emptiness, and that also in the Heart Sutra, when you're reciting, for example, looking at the empty, looking at the emptiness of the true suffering, true cause of suffering, true path, true cessation of the suffering, true path. When you look at the empty, the truly existent Four Noble Truth, and you're looking at the empty and those paths, and then when you're reciting that, see, again, all the obstacles, so they think impossible, then think, and then your obstacle, and then to achieve enlightenment and benefits, to be able to benefit as well as all the students here, all the students here. Or that obstacle. you look at it empty. You look at it as you're looking at the empty, you're looking at the emptiness of the Four Noble Truths. So then along with that, look at all these obstacles, empty. So like that. So meditating on emptiness, then through the powerful meditation is peace path or the obstacles. So if you're doing Heart Sutra, somebody is having a heavy obstacle or some terrible pain or whatever. So then you see within that all the obscuration that a person has, all the obstacles, all the truly existent obstacles, truly existent sickness, pain, whatever. So within this, then you look at it empty. So you look at it empty. As they do not exist from their own side, even size of atoms, although do not exist at all. Even the mere name do not exist in the mere name. So, mentioned emptiness as much as precise. I mean, there are different, those that not only South Parsangiga, but South Tangdirga, close. Then Mandu school view, I mean, you see, you can go into a level of your understanding. So it will help that much. So you see, while looking at the empty, it's very powerful meditation. Or like that, if you recite for somebody who is very sick or something, if you're reciting Heart Sutra, or you see physical problems, so you can do like that. So it was very powerful teaching of the Buddha. As I mentioned before, the essence of the teaching, Buddha's 84,000 teaching, that's the emptiness, the Paramita teaching. So there's 12 volumes, and then shorter than that, 4 volumes. Then shorter than that, 1 volume, Jetongba, 1 volume. Then shorter than that is then Share Ningbo, the essence of wisdom. Essence of wisdom. Share Ningbo is the essence of wisdom. Essence of wisdom, exact from Tibetan translation, the essence of wisdom. So, directly mentioned emptiness, indirectly mentioned the method. Extremely powerful teaching Buddha. Short and So by realizing the essence of heart wisdom, then you become free from samsara. So one thing is realize essence of your mind, the emptiness. Ultimately, the emptiness, the essence of your mind. So you realize that, and then by realizing that, then you can then you, that makes you to be totally free from samsara. So, from that, direct, then it develops to direct perception of emptiness. Then that one sees the seed of delusion karma. By seeing that, then it sees the delusion karma. Then you are able to be free away from the oceans of suffering of samsara. So I think I mentioned a couple of monks, nuns, or I think it might be there. I think, so before you recite, maybe not a center or maybe there, before you recite Heart Sutra. So you see, normally I remember going to myself or normally have feeling, yes, recite the puja, as a puja or somebody. I mean, sort of blah, like that. So I was emphasizing that before you recite Heart Sutra, then think, remember oceans of suffering of hell, hunger, wars, animal, human being, sura, asura, and so you've been experiencing from beginningless rebirth, the oceans of suffering of different realms. You've been experiencing from beginningless rebirth up to now. And again, do not finish. And again, you see, if you don't realize emptiness, if you don't realize the meaning of emptiness, the meaning of essence wisdom, if you don't realize meaning of the essence of wisdom, then again the root of samsara, ignorance, will be continuously existing, never can cease. So you will experience the oceans of suffering of six realms without end. No beginning, but without end. You suffer again without end. That's the most scary. Not that I have cancer, or I have incurable disease, or I have this and that, no medicine, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. See. Of course it exists. It's like atom, from the house. From the house, or from this earth, from this big earth, it's like atom. This is nothing. Yeah, so usually we don't think this is huge. We don't concern. We never think of this huge. Oh, that's a small atom like cancer, like that. You see, from the earth, from the house, like small cancer or some problem this time, or or somebody, your husband dead, or your wife dead, or your child, or Padamata, or which normally happens. How can you wish to not die? Everyone who born in this world under the karma, delusion karma. Everyone who is under the delusion karma, born because of delusion karma, nobody lived. Everybody died, like plants. Grow, die, like plants. So, yeah. So, grow, that means you can die. grow means good. Any building constructed, like the New York 2-tower building, 4,000 people build, because like that. Anywhere what is constructed, that means it's going to go down one day. It's a thing. Anything that is constructed, build up, that means it's going to go down. It's a natural phenomenon. So that unless you're able to make. Unless you're able to make actual realize emptiness and even not bodhicitta, but at least realize emptiness in the direct perception in this life. Emptiness. Then you can be free from delusion karma. Or then you can be free from death. Then only then you can be free from death. Death and rebirth. Death and no death, no rebirth. No old age. Not making up all the shops in America, all the makeup shops. Too young, then becomes very funny after you make up, go operation, I'm the operation, I don't know. Then becomes strange. Then becomes strange face. Don't look over. Don't look nice at all. I mean. After so many operations, after so many makeup, skins pull this way, pull that way, then this way, I don't know. So Michael Jackson did so many times. Michael Jackson. Anyway, so you realize the emptiness, and those people who have those shops, makeup shops, no job. Then to give job to them, you want to give job to them, then you have to choose to be in samsara forever. Or you want to manifest. Of course, then you want to manifest, then you have to realize the emptiness, bodhicitta, etc. It's the way back. It's very beginning realization. You have to realize those. If you want to manifest, like Buddha, like Bodhisattvas. Okay. So challenging about 1 minute, but realize the meaning of the wisdom. So then you become free from your samsara, not other samsara, your samsara. So then able to achieve the blissful state of peace for oneself. Forever, not just one day, 1 week, like vacation, some vacation to Hawaii or vacation to Tahiti or not that. It's a short time, then you fall back in samsara, not that. Okay. So that's right. Yeah. So when you recite Heart, before you're going to recite Heart, please, I think I've been experiencing and oceans of health suffering, hunger suffering, animal suffering, human being suffering, asura, without beginning, from beginningless time, so from beginningless life. And then, see, if I don't get to realize emptiness in this life, then then root of samsara is goodness exists. So then I experience not only no beginning, but without end. I have to experience all the oceans of six realm suffering continuously, one or another. That's the biggest scary. Biggest scary. The first one already you experience oceans of samsara suffering of six from beginningless life. Wow, you don't remember. You cannot see, you can't remember. Wow, mind is so obscure. So obscure. Can't remember. Terrible obscure. Like nighttime, no sun, no kadure, no moon, no stars. Not only that, but foggy. Oh, like that. Mind is like that. Oh, so terrifying. Don't remember. Oh, due to pollutions and through the rebirth, that pollution. Then, don't remember what is suffering without from beginner's rebirth. Then again, that's secondly, fear is again endless. If you don't realize the emptiness, then it's by continuously existing the root of samsara. Those are thought. Then is it unity, eliminate root of samsara, you see? Then for the reason, read Heart Sutra, reflect, try not to realize, reflect, meditate, listen, reflect, meditation. Then now you understand how that is so important. Like that you have to think. I pray, blah. There's nothing. So how that is so important? This is the most important than anything else. A problem of this life? There's nothing. Relationship problem? Nothing. You see? No, this is the most important. Bodhicitta practice, the emptiness. Or the Lamrim meditation, the practice. Start Lamrim. So important. So now you can see so important Lamrim. Start Lamrim. Meditate on Lamrim. Realization. Like that. See. All these other problems that we're so scared of. So what is the relationship problem? This is the cancer and this. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. You understand? You have to know that. Okay, thank you. I'm a comedian from Lao. Comedian from Lao. Solo comedian from Lao. Okay, all right. So please. We finish the, yeah, carry on, the second one, second practice.
I and all surrounding sentient beings take refuge in the Buddha, take refuge in the Dharma, take refuge in the Sangha. We prostrate to the Great Mother Paramita, surrounded by all the children and by the assemblies of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. By depending on my prostration to all of you, may these words of truth be actualized. In the past, the Deva King Indra dispelled Maras by reflecting on the profound meaning of the wisdom gone beyond and reciting the profound words in daily recitation. In that same way, I also reflect on the profound meaning of the Great Mother Vajraparamita and recite the profound words in daily recitation. May all diseases, spirit possessions, bad conditions, all the negative directions which happen due to past karma and immediate conditions be dispelled. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. O kala chepene chodampane ngeshe zutu ngawe tutoshe lupa pola maye bushinsi nesungando tola chatelu akasamara tashatara samaraya pe.
Aga
Maracha Shatara Samaraya Pe Tayata Getegate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Pakpe Kuncho Sunki Kei Dempeto Kichi Dokagirshi Mukagi Shiwagirshi Jage Bashi Mitumpe Choring Empatam Shishanti Kurso Geri Tondra Gishun Shiwadan Mitun Pe Kendan Dewadan Tumpa Dushin Punsu Sogyupe Tashide Kyandende Dele So. Perché Shushime Tocha Lingini de Kempade Sangye Jintumite Boage Doko Nanda Shinla Shepa Jesu Lama Dampa Kenanke Chuku Kala Kense Chutsinche Chita Zambe Duche Zima Zalgi Cheki Shapa Abtu Idang Guru Ranamandala Kami Atayami
Sanje
Chudang Soke Chonamla Janshu Badu Dani Kepsuchi Dagi Shanyangi Petsananki Lola Penshi Sange Rupasho
Sanje
Chudang Soke Chonamla Janshu Badu Dani Kepsuchi Dagi Shanyangi Petsananki Lola Penshi Sange Rupasho
Sanje
Chudang Soke Shonam Raja Shubhado Damni Kyapsushi Dagi Shanyangi Pesanamki Dola Penche Sange Rupa Sho.
One leg at the gentleman, dog. Purpose of my life is not just achieve happiness for me, but to free the numberless hell-bound hunger gods, animal, human beings, absolute intimate spiritual beings, from oceans of samsara suffering by myself, from whom I receive all my past, present, future happiness, including enlightenment, every single happiness. So I experience I receive from them the most kind, the most dear, most precious wish granting. They are all my wish granting. So I didn't bring them, free them oceans or sometimes suffering, bring them to enlightenment by myself alone. Therefore, they must do things. Therefore, the check the room of the Pabonka's teaching. Without trauma, encouragement to the regulating impermanence. Yeah. So for this one, I received this lung from I don't remember from the Lama, but what I can remember is Pujabji Kasuri river which samsara tushita. I'm not tushita. It's a house at Namjal Monastery, Rinpoche's house. But there may be two other people are doing it. One is I think one older passed away from Iran, Mandana, from Iran, extremely good human being, very good-hearted. But she was addicted to the alcohol. So many times I saw her come to Gabon but totally intoxicated. Like that. Well, she died in bathroom. So in America, I think. Her daughter jumped from the roof, from not roof, but from I don't know how many towers it has house. Maybe third tower, third story house. Jumped and died. Yeah. Okay, she had a very, very wonderful human being husband, a bank manager. And then she was in depression for years and years. Depression. Couldn't do anything, just stay in bed. So later her husband did find some of the lady in America. So, but still they were good friends. But she was in depression for so many years, so the husband had to find somewhere else. But very good human being. Still they were friends. Yeah, so we, then there was, I don't know who was, there was one monk, I don't remember now. So, Rinpoche received, I don't know, Pabonka or his own teacher Rinpoche, my Lord Guru. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the heart, HURT, a heart. Kind Lama, look to this pitiful one. So he's telling yourself, how I behave and how I have cheated myself my entire life. Please, look upon this mindless one with compassion. The essential advice to give yourself. So you see, beginning I translate has spoken in turma. So turma, not turma, but tuma is the way used for spoon. So I think it just didn't really check well. I translate that way. We use turma to choose the food. You see, the ones you like, then you take it. So I thought maybe something like this, the meditation on the impermanence. So, anyway, so that, or the encouragement that encouragement. So, The pick of the most important saying Dharma. So our spoon wasn't correct. Heart. The heart encouragement, I'm not sure. Keep deep with your heart. Don't distract. Don't be distracted. Reflect upon the state of your life from the essential drop at your heart. Since beginning cycle existed, which hasn't ended up to now. Though you have experienced countless cycles of rebirth, just so many variations on happiness and pain, you have achieved not the slightest of benefit from them. And though at present you have attained leisure and fortune so difficult to find, always till now they have finished and been lost, have been empty and without meaning. Now if you care about yourself, the time has come to practice the essence of future happiness, virtuous action. You appear so capable, smart, and clever, but you're a fool. So many times, when we look at yourself, when you look at the world, so many, like that, you appear so capable, smart, and clever. Scientist and very high degree, university, that university, or some other, not only but some of the reasons. But you are a fool. You are a fool. As long as you cling to the child's play of the appearance of this life, suddenly you are overwhelmed by the fearful load of death. And without a hope or means to endure, there is nothing you can do. This is going to happen to you. This is going to happen to you. Let me say to yourself, you're not telling somebody else or to you. Not me, but you. Not that one. Not that one. All the bad things, not me. Only good, all bad to you. To others. And you're perfect. Because you're thinking, I'm not going to die for some time. I'm not going to die for some time. While you are distracted by the never-ending activities of this life, suddenly the fearful Lord of Death arrives, announcing, now is time to die. This is going to happen to you. True, you make arrangements saying tomorrow and tomorrow. Just then, suddenly, you have to go. This is going to happen to you. And without choice, leaving behind in this desire, leaving behind in desire. Huh? Oh, desire. You left your work, left your food, drink. You have to depart. This is going to happen to you. So you see, definitely, so you go to bathroom and dead, didn't never come back to your room. Or you go for shopping in the city, shopping in the supermarket or department store. Then you get car accident and unable to come back to the house. Or start travel, go to the east, or go to the west, somewhere. Go by flight or plane crash to whatever, died by heart attack or so, all kinds of things. So unable to come back. You start to write book. You start to write book. You start but didn't get finished, and you died. You see, so there's something. Or that you start to eat food, but didn't finish. You start to eat pizza. You start to eat pizza or ice cream. Start to eat, didn't get finished. Then death happened. You start to drink tea. Didn't have time to finish, and then death happened between that. Something, you see, or you begin the retreat, 3-year retreat, long retreat you begin, then you die in the retreat. You didn't have time to finish. So I just remember Gen Sobala Deer Park. There's one, he became a monk later. He's the one, John, he was the one, when Geshe Sopa came from India, I think the government sent Shabatu, Kamlandugu, Geshe Sopa, and Nada Satya Lama. I think he still might be alive. Burglar, I think, he's sent in burglar. So, most people at Deer Park don't like, most students don't like him, John. He's the one who received Geshe Sopa and who helped Geshe Sopa to get a job in the university. Not right way, but after some time, also you have to speak English, and so after some years, they found job in the university, medicine university. He's the one who put effort in that. But no students, most students don't like him. John, called John. He always scold and people doesn't have good connection with the people. Even he scold Geshe Sopa. Or maybe a fight or scold. Like that. I didn't receive scold from him. Because I was not there all the time, so. But many students do not like. So the nun, the Windy, who started, she started center, but she beginning helped center in Perth. She helped at the beginning. So I was there to the course. So she was there for some years, Geshe Sopa's secretary. And she asked Geshe-la, she said to kill John, but no student don't like. So she called to kill John. She was secretary of Geshe Sopa. So Geshe Sopa said, you and him, I choose him. To choose somebody, then not her, him, John. Geshe-la said, then Vicky told me that when I went there. Yeah, she told me that. So, that's I don't know what he is, but outside it's like that. Normally, so people don't like. They rarely have. But again, but of course, he is the one that who helped Geshe Sopa and for so many years. I mean, to get a job teacher to teach Buddhism in the university, Tibetan culture, and that. So anyway, then I think maybe more than 20 years. I'm not sure. Taught, then retired. Then all the professors who became professor and the Geshe-la said, because the guy all teaching, so they they requested, Geshe-la requested, Geshe-la give sort of as a present to the Mahamad. So first teaching course, Hatong, great insight from Lama Tsongkhapa, Lama Chimo. Then next one, I think Tangli Sinyambo. The meaning of interpretive meaning, the good essence of good explanation. Very, very important text of Lama Tsongkhapa. So then Madhyamika, commentary of Madhyamika, then Sashitikjan, the commentary on the root wisdom by Nagarjuna. So that one I didn't get to attend all, our last part, I think. So the teachings continued. So the Geshe students, those who became professors and like that. Then I think after that, maybe, I don't know, Buddhist Avatar also taught many times. Then I think gradually then then stopped teaching, and then passed away. So anyway, John, I don't know how. After some time, he thought to do retreat. He thought at the end somehow. So he came with the Dhamma bell in the front of Geshe-la, and he wanted to retreat, Vajrayogini retreat. So he was in retreat. Then I think normally he cooks, not night and daytime lunch mostly. In the past, when there was less people, he cooks. He cooks, and then if he then he calls his friends how to make this lunch, that lunch. He calls how to make. So like that. So because of course much meat food. So in the early times, later of course that's vegetarian. If I was there. So so there was a meat food, a steak, not completely cooked. Little blood coming out of some. I think this sort of the best one. I think. And so I eat with and cooked, So a little bit eat, move that way, move this way, move that way. Then at the end left out. So anyway, they again continue, and he was ex-abbot of the Sarache. That was abbot or not? Maybe not. Again, Trudeau, continue. They were there. So could not see John Pope. Could not see at all. So one day could not see. Then again, Theo went in the room to see what happened. So he was in bed, dead. But he was being Bodhisattva. Yeah, but that. I guess almost everywhere has somebody there. People don't like. Most people don't like. I think not only Geshe-Sopa's place, but not every place, but almost like that. That's the karma. So as you know, Lama Tisha kept one sadhu. All the students that don't like him, but I think disrespect to Lama Tisha or something. But Lama Tisha always want to keep him to, I think, practice or something like that. That's what outside looking is, Okay. Yeah, the many people begin 3 years retreat, and then died during that time. Yeah. Yeah, this happened. These are the major practice. Death can happen. Death can happen today. Death came today. So you begin the session, and may not last your life. To finish session, death may happen during the session. So these are. You go pee and might die there. You may not come back. So these are most important practice. I don't know whether our students do that or not, but this is the most, as it is important practice. Then you can enjoy the retreat. Then no problem. There was a problem, right? I have this problem, that. You're caught up in the problem, like your life fell in mud. So Well, I have to tell one story again. Many of you may have heard many times. So, you have to know the Lamdra there's a basic practice. You don't mind hang up on tantra, just you see, no Lamdra, no renunciation, then no renunciation, no bodhicitta, realize there's no way. Bodhicitta becomes the between lips and emptiness. I'm not sure that. So, tantra, hang by the then retreat is that doesn't become very sincere, very very correct, very so it's hard. It's like playing football. So tantra might hang up. Don't practice. Men practice Lamdra foundation. Let's roll. So. Then I don't think that it is good. So, sorry, did I tell before? I'm not sure, I don't remember. So, you see, when I was solo gumbo, after I learned the alphabet, all that, reading Dharma Sutra, many texts, for months, on then reading Prajna Pramita, other people's puja. I asked my teacher me to read. I didn't even a few days, or somebody died, then somebody who was well organized a shito puja. This was called offering Thomas, like one story, so big. So many people come, monks and ngakpas. So when those then Pagri and Tibet, 3 years every day doing puja, except 1 day, 1 year, 1 day break. It's a long day and didn't know what to do. I mean, kind of like that. Then New Year, I don't know, 3 days maybe empty, I'm not sure. The puja, every day puja, the fixed, tomorrow. The brand, the benefactors of Truma Geshirin, which is a monastery. Then morning I remember the text. Evening then recite by heart, and so that. So I finished 1 volume. The offered examination in the monastery, Truma which is the great yogis monastery. Then you have to offer the examination in the puja while the monks there. So everybody stay quiet and so you recite, and the Unze will lead a puja, will ask, now you recite by heart from the ear, now recite from higher, now recite. So then I was able to remember the recite by heart. So at the end of the Unze, at the end of the my recitation, the Unze said, yes, you did good. So that time I was sitting in the line, the monk, very bottom, very next. So there was the incarnation sort of that was came slowly, and not one of the monastery, Tomageshi monastery. So I did Chinze. My teacher, my guru, made a special offering to the monastery. So chenze means you don't have to do the work, offering tea to the monks and the puja, all this, do this. So there was another chenze before me. So he was telling me the door when we come out, I did a better job than you, I did better examination than you. He said, and maybe he was not happy with my examination. I'm not sure. So then, yeah. But he said, this unze must be very good, must be very good practitioner, I think. So he passed away, and when he was a child, he could remember what text he memorized in his past life. That's very rare. That's very rare to hear that. He could remember, he can recite. Text what he memorized in the past life, he can remember that incarnation. Oh, that, I mean, I didn't hear others, my guru's exception, but was I did not hear. Oh, he could remember the text, what he memorized in the past life. His name is Sherab, when the Sherab or something like that. So, I then came to escape to Tibet, to Baksa. Then I was there 8 years. Also, I was kind of, like child studies, like child studies. So memorize text or debate and so 8 years. So I was allowed to then found this text, mostly Nyingma text, different dates, text, how to recite, different dates. So much text as on the wrathful activities. They like that, benefit sentient being, wrathful activities. When the peaceful activity doesn't benefit, controlling it, increasing, then you have to use the wrathful. So, so there's one text in all the 4 sects to read and practice. There's a Manigambo that's written by Songtsen Gampo, Dharma King of Tibet, Genesis. And then there's one text, Tama Rojongwa, Chuju Gocha. Tama Rojongwa is a mind training at the very beginning, mind training, up and draw with Dharma. So that text was there. So I read that, I didn't see that text before. So I read that, living in the cave, I read that I spent much time there. So I was supposed to watch outside the building monastery, whether the workers are doing work or not. But only when I go pee-pee outside, then I see the workers talking, not working. But even though I saw, what I can say, I can't say anything. I'm not used to I'm not used to that. I had to scold or anything. So I spent just time in the cave. Yeah. Then I read this, spent much time reading this text and the Kadamba collections of Kadamba Gita's gauges how to practice Dharma, what is Dharma. So, then I became scared of the offerings. The people bring offerings, because you don't bring baskets, basket, what the carry bags are, don't bring a cave. You filled with the potatoes or things like that. And then, salt or the kind of container, big container, or the brought from Tibet. Salt or the kind of rice, container rice or something, reddish, the big reddish, terrible smell. If you eat that, you destroy whole your body. Unbelievable gas, unbelievable, terrible gas. Not because of that. I was scared of us because by reading this text, then I get scared of the people give me offerings. And even that's a very simple thing, but that's what people can do. That's what people can do. They offer in our country. So Lukumba. But I get scared. You see, yeah. It's but of course, so many years ago. I mean, the continuation is not there, so. So I checked one day. My life, which became Dharma. The early one, Solokumbu, no Dharma. 3 years in Tibet, bring puja every day, no Dharma. Then 8 years Bhaksa studying, no Dharma. Didn't become Dharma. That's what I noticed. Up to now, nothing. All those different things doesn't become Dharma. So then that was a big shock. That was some big shock by reading the text. So because I had to come down to go to the West, so to go to the courses. So then I had to do Vajrayogini retreat. That's my first time Vajrayogini retreat. So because I think by reading the text, my mind was a little bit cleaned. Like clean your room, garbage, you see? Clean your room, garbage. So, like making clean your room. So similar, the mind clean the garbage of attachment, or attachment is clean this life. The 4 cleanings, Shamba Shivashidal, so parting from the first cleaning, the Siddhilashina, Shabamin. If you clean this life, you are not Dharma practitioner. You are not Dharma practitioner. You are not religious person. That is not good translation. The people might translate, but you are not Dharma practitioner. Siddhilashina, Shabamin. Then Koala Shena, Nejumin. So Siddhara Shena Chabamin, all that one. You see, the water was talking about that one. If you cling to this life, you're not Dharma practitioner. Then Koala Shena, Nejumin. If you cling to samsara, it's not renunciation. Dātana Shena Chasamin. If you cling to works for the self. Works for the self. If you cling the works for self, then you are not, your mind is not bodhicitta. So, and then, Dādashana, Dāmen. So if you cling to the Dādashana, Dāmen, so if you cling the I as true existence, if you cling the I as true existence, No, I was thinking, his life, because he or she life, always looking for mouse, bird or mouse to eat, always looking for, then comparing us, when us, of course, met with Dharma, then try to practice, so not quite like that, create virtue. But there, no opportunity for virtue. Even they live 1,000 years, no time to virtue, to create virtue. So always non-virtue. So that. What did I say? So Dao means, so if you clean the eye as truly, the eye is a mere level, but the mind, what exists in mere name, the eye. But without knowing that, then looking at as real, not mere level by mind, and they see as real, existing from there. So if you are if you entrust the way you look at the eye, entrust like that real eye, then it's not Dharma, it's not the right view. Even you think you have realized emptiness, even you think you realize emptiness, or even you talk so much about your own mind, entrusting that the I am the real, not exist in mere name, not the one, but opposite, existing from its side. So if you entrust like that, then you see it's not Dharma, it's not right view. All like that, you see, the first one, all because you see, so clean the liberty, by reading the text, clean the mind, clean the liberty, garbage, the mental garbage. So then, after that, I did Vajrayogini retreat as to my first time. So because of that, it was unbelievable. Couldn't believe that. Even my whole life was like this. The first day, after happiness, couldn't believe it was like this whole life. It's amazing. So it was like that. That is. So I was telling you that. I was saying this that must, if you're going to, especially 3 years, 3 year or longer, no question, must read at the beginning, so that you clean your mind. You clean your mind, like clean your room. Then really you can enjoy the retreat. If you do that, you clean your mind. So even the enabling retreat, I was doing that enabling retreat, but so that I think it's so important to clean your mind. But that is the practice. That is what's called practicing Dharma. So you are listening, reflecting, meditation to become Dharma, or so. Meditation to become Dharma. That will only become Dharma, otherwise not. You're doing meditation, but you see, very easily become Katpure, done with self-checking, done with the cherishing I, also with I, and kind of killing this life and samsara, future Katpure, samsara, then Katpure. Yeah, Katpure. Been interesting the either mere level of our mind as a real existence. However, so that's my it's being said must read this. Then you can really really then become Dharma, pure Dharma. So so enjoy. So that's what I want to express. So then that's also related to this subject. I did give teaching on that book, The Root, a long time ago. Yes, but it did not translate everything from there. So I think nowadays there are translations of that book. I think. Do you know? Huh? Do you know? Translation? Huh? Huh? I think. I think somebody translated. I think some 80 translated. Some 80 from Solokumbo. And I think there was. Yeah. Yeah. So I was sorry, my talk became longer. I gave quite a bit teachings this time in nunnery, nuns. Nunnery. It was the lung of the Nyungne text, but I talked many things along with that. Some of that meaning, how to practice, and so I kind of extended from that. So I was telling them, to write down in the diarrhea book. So I was telling them to write down how you want to die. So everybody have to die. So how do you want to die? Must write down. What do you want to think? What do you want to think? So write down in a diary book. So I was telling them what the nuns. So I don't know what they wrote down. I'm not sure what they wrote down. Maybe they wrote down to recite Hare Krishna. At the time of the last breath, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, I'm not sure what. You debate whole your life. Then that's Hare Krishna, or the, I don't know, what Hinduism, Muslim, what they do. I'm not sure. Anyway, I mentioned them. Then I mentioned them with the integrating five powers, practice of five powers in other, into a whole lifetime practice integrated into five powers. That and then five powers near the death time. So must know this, must know that. So that, well, I did tell at the end, must know and practice that. So important, so important. And then, on the basis of that, then if you know power, then you can do that. Your deity's power practice. So then, otherwise, best power is the five powers near the death time to practice that, the best power. That's the power I mentioned. But just by doing many times, hic, so this soul gets soul in. So this, what I said, usually the sign during the power practice, it happens. Even just the word hic, if you do many times, the soul in. You see, I mentioned that even power, not so sure that your consciousness can go to Pure Land, not sure. So best, reliable is a five power near the death time. If you're able to do integrating practice of life into five power, then five power near the death time. Of course, if you're able to do the integrating whole life practice in five power, if you're able to do that, of course you will be able to do five power near death time. You can be able to. So anyway, so that's best power. That's the best power. You die with the bodhicitta. So his owner said the best way to die is the bodhicitta. So I mentioned that. So I did mention that what to do. So done with the tong-len practice, taking other sentiment, suffering, and giving one's own one's body possessions, 3 times marriage to others. So this most, if you die with that, the best. Die with bodhicitta, best. Oh, then go to Pure Land, like that. So you die, you see, numberless sentient beings who experience suffering, death. So you take it on you, you die for them. You die for them and let them to have a Dhammakaya, free from all the obscuration, sufferings. Wow. That's the best way to die. So ultimately with good heart. Good heart. So in Tibet, there's, I don't know where, but at the boat is made of animal skin, Then probably there are many people, so there's danger to sink the boat. And 2 people, they give up their life for others to not sink. So they jumped two people jumped in the water to give happiness, to save it from danger of sinking the boat. So then, because of the good heart, then the rainbows came. Because of different color clouds came. There's no rainbow, because of different clouds came on them. So that happened. Amazing things. We do the power of good heart. Then mother and the daughter, again there was danger, other people to sink. So they gave up their life. And they died in the water, but they were born in they didn't get born in the lower realm, they were born in the 33 realm and Deva realm, high realm. So something like that happened. Yeah. So recently, what Fred, he met the army? No. So you told him to practice tong-len. He practiced, his cancer was recovered. Huh? His army?
No army.
So Fred told me that he met a person, Chinese person, who had cancer. So he advised to practice tong-len, bodhicitta, taking other sense brings suffering and giving your happiness to others. So he told to practice that. The other person has a good karma. I think he's sincerely listened to, obeyed to him, and he did that practice, and his cancer was recovered. No, I'm not talking Fred, but the other persons. He advised that. Then the other person must have good luck. So he listened, he did the meditation. And recovered cancer by that. Do you understand? Oh, then he's here. Okay. There's a recent one, not the old time, ancient time, Tibetan of that. And then the Kasuri, then definitely Kasuri. Definitely Uli, he lives in Mongolia nowadays. Before he was director of our center in Mongolia. So he was in Nepal and he had a very high blood pressure. So he asked me, so I told him that practice tong-len. So when he practice half hour, when he practice tong-len, blood pressure definitely comes down. That definitely comes down each time when it does the tong-len. Blood pressure definitely comes down. So you have to know that. That's the power of the motivation bodhicitta. So giving yourself to your happiness to other sentient being and taking other sentient suffering on yourself. So really amazing. So of course, if you die with that, bodhicitta practice tong-len is best one. Is the best way to die. So you have to keep in your mind. You have to write down diarrhea book. So rather than full of worry, now I'm going to die, I'm going to separate my family, my loved ones, then all the possession, my body, then after that, rebirth, the next rebirth, wow, big, that's huge, and the lower realms suffering, didn't get to practice Dharma, didn't get purified, didn't get to purify and collect merits, all this practice didn't get done. Then that's another thing, that's huge problem. I mean, it didn't get practice Dharma, even did practice, but Lord is like looking like Dharma practice, but didn't become Dharma. So, can you imagine? Like I told you before, none of those become Dharma, looking Dharma, but not looking Dharma. So Katore, so then go back to Dharma. Katore. Well, so then, there's all the naked karmas from beginningless rebirth left. So much of them, then lower realm. Once you, as I mentioned, once you happen to lower realm, then not sure when you can come back. About realm, then spirit, perfect in the body, with Dharma, when? So rare. Okay. Then one Nepalese girl, through a couple of monks, got one of us in the West. So she went to high blood pressure. She went to many hospitals, didn't go down, blood pressure. Then I told her, tong-len, maybe some Tibetan medicine. No. Then after she did tong-len, then it went down. Then the blood pressure changed, went down, only after that. But I didn't see her. When I went back to Nepal, didn't see her. So anyway, that. So, okay. So you see, many times, tong-len, if you can do tong-len practices, if you can practice Dharma, most dangerous time of your life, if you can practice Dharma, especially bodhicitta, emptiness, especially bodhicitta, I think 100 billion times better than going to hospital. Because many times the doctor doesn't know exactly what's happening with you. So, like that. And even they know some or your problem, but doesn't know what to do. So they have to tell something, what they know, what they heard, what they're told to do, to try. So it's like that. And kind of many times like that. So, yeah, of course, generally, there are many sickness by going to hospital, you get better. There, of course, they're common, but not necessarily all the time. So yes, many times treatment, doctor's understanding treatment is not exact what you need. So many times opposite than what you need. Instructions, medicines. Of course, everything depends on your karma. Everything depends on your karma. So, so therefore, that daily life, Dharma practice is so important. Daily life, your prayer is so important. Your prayer to the Guru. However, even your prayer to the deity is the Guru. So that's no way pray to a deity or protector or something which is not connected with Guru. There's no such thing. So prayer actually. Prayer is written there, it's in your prayers. So the practice, every day to practice, even just recite Om Mani Padme Hum, even you don't know anything, recite Om Mani Padme Hum with a good heart for other sentient beings, to benefit of sentient beings. Recite Om Mani Padme Hum, you don't know anything, others, even like that. It's incredible purification. It's incredible, unbelievable. So that soon it makes free you from samsara, oceans of samsara suffering. Even you don't know anything, just someone unbelievable. Then the other thing is good heart. So the Dharma practice, amazing. So the everyday truth. That there's no loss, only unbelievable win. Loss, no loss, unbelievable. Free samsara, achieving enlightenment. No matter even you are so ignorant in Dharma, but you know Mani Padme Hum. See, you do the good heart. Okay. Though you make arrangement saying tomorrow and tomorrow, just then suddenly you have to go. This is going to happen to you. And without choice, leaving behind this, there was it. Because desire. Okay, next one. Okay. What is it? You left off work, left food and drink. You have to depart. This is going to happen to you. There's no time other than today to spread your bedding. And go up to sleep. Upon your last bed, you fall like an old tree. I was Balkavi, and there was an old benefactor in Tibet where we would go puja every month. This lady's mother has two husbands. One is ex-monk from Darshan Monastery. He died first. Second one, not ex-monk. She died. Also, water died because when I was there. The ex-monk died in front of me. All those petting the head. Tongue became thick, blue. Could not hear the words he tried to speak, but then when I touch him, I feel like wood. His body on the bed like wood laying down. Exactly what he said here. Like that. And then I think, I'm not sure, feet start to cold. Then that's dying with the virtue. But cold from the head then is non-virtue. So dying with non-virtue. Upon your last bed, you fall like an old tree, and others unable to turn you with their in bracket, lily. soft hands took at your clothes and blankets, this is going to happen to you. I didn't get to ask the took. Huh? What is that? I thought it was Tibetan. Tug at your... I must remember this. Probably I must be doing this at one time. Tug at your clothes and blanket. maybe I remember this word when I die. This is going to happen to you. Even if you are completely wrapped, break to your body. In last, it doesn't say your mind, but your body, break it. In the last enter and outer clothes, still you have no freedom to wear them other than just today. And when that break the body becomes rigid as earth and stone, you have behold for the first time your own corpse. This is going to happen to you. Though you struggle to speak your last words, you will learn the expression of sorrow. Pitifully, your tongue dries up, and you can't make yourself clear. And intense sadness overwhelms you. That's going to happen to you. Though others put your final food, holy substances and relics, that's what the Buddhists, this is not all the Buddhists, but the Tibetans, you see. Those who have system to take blessed pill or thing like that. Though others put you your final food, holy substances and relics, and intense sadness overwhelms you. This is going to happen to you. So if you have Buddha's relic, this tiny, very tiny, like mustard seed is a tiny, the relic. If you have it, then if you able to eat Buddha's relic, then no need to only check them with the other Buddhas. Then you don't get a realm at all. I mean, there can be other pills, other blessed pills, blessed by Lamas. Though others put your final food, holy substances and relics, with a trickle of water into your mouth, you are unable to swallow even a single drop, and it overflows from the corpse's mouth. This is going to happen to you. those surrounded by a circle of close relatives, heart friends, and those near to your heart. And even though they are loving and distressed at the ending of your being together, while crying and clinging, that then you have to spread it forever. You have to separate it forever. While crying and clinging, that then you have to separate it forever. That's going to happen to you. So, when the Lama, there's not the Lamas born from same mother, but this is quite a distant relative, Tibetan lady. She has 3 Chinese restaurants in Delhi. Her husband is in Shanghai. First husband died. Then I think maybe she died same time. Then each one happened here. She or Lama, I think. Then after 1 year, I think Lama sort of, not 100% sure she died before Lama or died after. So each year, come to the family. Lama passed away, so an aspect. Then after that, next year, Geshe Lama's relative, he's very, very learned, but a simple monk, totally simple monk, very intelligent, very good philosophy. All the monks teach him. He teaches all the monks. Everybody teaches him. But he teaches him, he is back, but nothing that which makes angry. Everybody enjoy. So he passed away. He went to Australia with Lama sent Australia, General Institute, to teach for 7 years or something. He's always wanted to develop General Institute. He had a translator, Sanla was his translator. Then one day, the Lama sister, the mother died, and then so the restaurant there's no owner. You see, so Geshe, simple monk, he had to come back to look after the restaurant. And the restaurant has all the insects from the ocean, all the sea animals. What is there? So many people come. I know only one restaurant, but another restaurant I went to. There are 3 restaurants in Delhi. So then Geshe has come back because they have nobody to look after. So Geshe had to look after the restaurant for, I don't know, 6 months, I don't know. Oh, that's true. So I think then morning, Tibetan New Year morning, Ramda Rinpoche came to meet the other lady. That time maybe other lady didn't die. So they came to meet the lady, but the benefactor was the great benefactor for the monasteries. So I meet her. Then, by the way, I come to see Geshe. So Geshe, I think, didn't like the Ramda Rinpoche because he wanted to hike over to Masagai. Then we tried to borrow the text, sadhana, the commentary from Randa Rinpoche's past life. So Randa Rinpoche didn't, this kind of thing, Randa Rinpoche didn't borrow. So it didn't land. So I think I wasn't happy with that. The Randa Rinpoche, there was one young monk, so Geshe said, Tengen means inauspicious. Tengen, something scold the young monk. Not Randa Rinpoche. Randa Rinpoche didn't say anything. Then suddenly he fell down from the bed. Then passed away. Then I thought the next one, Geshe from Dharmasala, Salam's relative, not the same other, I thought going to pass away. Then so yeah. So Geshe did so much prayer there. So much prayer in every day. Maybe because that I'm not. He didn't die for many years. He died, Gabon, but didn't die many years. So anyway, what I'm going to say? I forgot that point there. Yeah, because in astrology, if you die on Sunday, this will affect to this many people in the family die. Different days, there's some bad days where you die. So then 4 people in the family die gradually. 5 people, 6 people, like that mentioned in the astrological thing. So, maybe like that, or I mean the Lama's aspect that. Even if you completely wrap, that's Dharma. Though you, in bracket, experience horrific hallucination, like a turbulence of waves, and are overwhelmed and are overcome by unbearable, excruciating pain. Pitiful though you may be, there is nothing to be done. So Dharmasala, you come from Tishta, where the Hison's old palace. So down there, there's a Tibetan family, new house. So the husband, the father, the husband is dying. So Gen Chambong is quite far in the cave, down below the house. So I think because he achieved Shine, so he can see the people who have much problem. He can see from his clairvoyance. And then, so he went, on the road, see, under the old palace, the road, you can hear the noise of the father screaming. During the death, when he's dying, screaming, he can hear. So, so he went to, not that he know the father, but he went to see father to advise. So there are many people in the house. So he was attacked by so many sheep coming in his room and attacking him. So many ships. There was no even one ship in the room. But this was vision he was having. Vision. And again, I don't know what Genchama would advise him. I don't remember. So many ships beating him. But you see, all the people in the room, they could not see any ship there. Then Genchama wanted to find out his life story. In the early times, the man is a butcher. I mean, that man killed many sheep at home. I mean, in the camp, killed many sheep. He killed. So this is a sign that he go to I don't know, hell or animal realm. A sign near the death time why he was having this terrible vision. A sign that he was going to hell or animal realm, or that so didn't get purified, didn't get practice Dharma well, didn't practice, didn't get purified in this karma, in this life. So then that happened now. Or then this, I'm screaming so much. He was having this hallucination. That's the result of his karma. So then there was one expert geshe, Gomang. I don't know his name. Expert geshe in philosophy, top, very, very expert. So he was passing away again at the same house, some of them. So Genchama went to see him. Then he told Geshe, oh, as you know, I'm bodhicitta. So as you know, bodhicitta. So he started to advise. Then Geshe, the Gomang Geshe, so expert in Dharma knowledge, screamed, ah, screamed. So I think, I guess maybe, particularly in this case, not all cases, particularly in the case, maybe didn't practice Dharma, even though he's an expert in Dharma knowledge, words, but maybe didn't get to practice. So when Genchama brought Bodhicitta, as you know, Genla, as you know, Bodhicitta, then the Geshe who died screamed a lot. So Genchama to let, so like that. Though you horrific hallucination like turbulence of waves and are overwhelmed and overcome by unbearable excruciating pain, pitiable though you may be, there's nothing to be done. This is, okay, no, let's stop here, sorry. So maybe I'll do another time. Okay, sorry. That's 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I can't do that stuff here. Well, which page? There's no number of pages. There's no number of pages. Huh? So there, 가서 그래. I did only one. Oh, only one page. Sorry. Okay. So only talk left to do?
At the end of the... No? No, only talk.
You did Dharma already.
We didn't do
As
the
part of
Toma.
sadhana.
No, we
I'm
didn't do
talking
the
about
Toma. We didn't do the Toma. We have to do Toma, yes.
Okay.
The end of the sadhana, yes.
Haven't done Dharma yet.
No, no.
Okay, do.
So we do the Toma offering. Page 57. Yes, in the long sadhana. Om Kandaroi Ho Hom Om Sobhawa Shuddha Savadama Sobhawa Shuddha Tompani Do Tompengale Kamle Tepe Nangi Nando Honle Chete Naran Shintoni Nampa Chete Sese Nampa Shele Wampo Dogi Shuyudu Zapame Pedewa Kyepa Shente Wakyu Om Agyama, Om Padyama, Om Vajrapupaya, Om Vajradupaya, Om Vajralokaya, Om Vajragendaya, Om Vajranyudaya, Om Vajrashakta. Om Kandaroi Hom Om Subhawa Shuddha Sawadama Subhawa Shuddha Tompani Duk Tompengale Yamle Lon Ramle Me Ale Mige Kipu Sungi Tendo Ale Tapayan Shinga Chewenando Onkam Anta Namle Disinga Lama Pam Tamba Namle Shanga Igede Dagitsempa Loye Me Bawete Penangi Senansho Dedagitendo Honle Kebe Kadwango Ko Kapoko Tudu Teneshoa Topalunet Dedaging Shido Sentugyo Detendo Yanseki Senwasu Sensunepa Om Ahundugyo Ezeki Shoshu Deshinshepa Paudane Doma Tamshiki Tukane Yesheki Yutikune Nempen Mampoba Shipa Oma From the syllabum at my heart, light rays radiate and invite from a Kanishta to the space before me. Perfect pure Vajrayogini, encircled by the assemblies of gurus, yidams, buddhas, bodhisattvas, heroes, dakinis, and dharma and worldly protectors. From a hung at the tongue of each guest arises the sweet-spoke Vajra, the thickness of a mere grain of barley, with which each partakes of the Toma by drawing it up through a straw of light. Vajrali o Zaumba, Vajradakini Samayatsan Chishaho. Om Vajrali o Zaumba, Vajradakini Samayatsan Chishaho. Om Vajrali o Zaumba, Vajradakini Samayatsan Chishaho. Om Kaka Kai Kai Sawayasha Rasha Sabuta Preta Pishata Umenta Pamala Vajradakini Daya Imambari Gwana Samayasha Tumama Sawas. So Kaka Kai Kai Sawayasha Rasha Buddha Preta Bashata Umenta Sampana Vajradakini Daya Imambari Gwana Samaya Santu Mama Sawa Sidime Paya Santu Yatipanyati Tambuta Tabuzata Briata Mama Sawa Katayasu. Bakera Bavantu Pepe Soa Vajrayogini Sapari Vale Agyam Padyam Pupe Dope Aloke Gyande New De Chapta Pati Om Vajrayogini Sapari Vale Om Ahom Pelden doje kandoma, kandoma ekologyo, yeshe ngadan kusonye, doe kyola chas, chinye doje kandoma, kuntu sope shinshese, shiten jawa rajom, denye namla chatselo. Then who do the offering to the protectors? Page 64. Om Ahum Ha Ho, Om Ahum Ha Ho, Om Ahum Ahum Ho. Omi de chenda pe potane, nana tile chupe toche. Gege to do chigu, paden gompo di shen che doji. Yandu te dan shinje po dandang, zanlin de koti ne shone. De kan tomo nandure mati, paden lamo di shen che doji. Nasi baga yungi kikone, kode yungi damo yungi, masun damo mamu kode so. Ha ha gapadan, singali dan segang sidan, dalu nedan ka utidan. Shinkyong wampo di shen che dozi. De che che dan lo sho di shi dan, do shi den dan pe gi samye dan, na la se dan pe den sakye ni, le gan po mo di shen che doji, dan sha maru te i du che dan, gada bang so ma pe da ri dan, da lun da ran la so ni, ne jin shan de di shen che doji. Kepa again kado yudani, lanshi nene shiten li, depe kando onko di cheki, dapo yang yun di shen chedoje, chelo chedo gewe ten sun so, juso teno la me kasunshi, bede kilo ne joda leto, rimpe sigi di shen chedoje. Sada magi gempe tomati, bendu gate tonweche, nga shengan lin reme daiche, dana penchen chisa ti peche, icho shenzi nanke ngepeche, nyempe yanke ngaroche, china sanwe danje gyatseche, deton yeme yeshe repeche. Sangye tempa nyampo kekeso, sento yepa nyampo kekeso, pele la mesile kekeso, nedo chowe de Om Vajrayogini Samaya Manukalaya Eruka Denopatita Didome Bava Sukayame Bava Supakayam Nurato me Bava Sawashidi me Prayuta Sawakamakame Shikya O Bhagavan Vajrayogini Sayakamama me Kaja Ao Ombe Manye Yonsu Machedanga Yanipam Machipa Dini Chawa Gangipa Dekunke Kitsupa Ji Om Vajramu. Of the Toma guests, the wisdom beings absorbing to me and the worldly beings return to their own abodes. The Tzok, yeah.
Talk should be done before the
Yes, I
Dharma offering to the protectors.
should have done before.
Yeah. The Dharma offering. I thought they have done the skeleton or the protector Dharma offering. They didn't? Skeleton. Dharma, huh?
To the general protectors, not to the skeleton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have done before.
So this,
I kind of.
you did Vajrayogini that, then the soul done before the Dharma.
Yes.
The Vajrayogini, all at the end.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, talk.
Okay.
So for His Honor's Kandala, and then yeah. So ordain yourself, all of us here. So purify the degenerate samayas, because of the obscuration of the karma, degenerate samayas, to purify and so. Okay. Yeah.
Please place the soap substances.
O Kandaroi Ho Hom Pe Om Sobawa Shudo Sawadama Sobawa Shudo Tompa Nido Gyo Tompe Ngale Ale Tepa Yanshin Getchuin Yeshiki Ditsi Getso Shempo Gyo Om Ahon Ahori Om Ahon Ahori Om Ahum Ahori. It becomes an inexhaustible ocean of transcendental wisdom nectar.
We offer the first portion of the medicinal nectars before the gurus and the three rare sublime ones.
Om Empe Yuli Radeshe Yewa Kungi Dansi Sho Ngado Kunshi Shigyopa Deti Chogi Chepaiki Depe Demakosane Tokakule Nandawa Lana Mepe Chanshusen Dewa Shempe Nyegyoshe.
We offer the first portion of the soap before the gurus and the three rare sublime ones.
O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Tsagila Me Sonani Shivu Om Ahom Derge Pela De Petsin Zeni Ema O Jin La Shakya Aksu So O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Namo La Sonni Shivu Om Ahom Derge Pela De Petsin Zeni Ema O Kachema Do Sedu So O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Idan La So Kosheni Shivu Om Ahom Derge Pela De Petsin Zeni Ema O Ngadu Shakya Aksu So O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Kenshon Rinchen So Nani Shivu O Mahon Derge Pela De Petsin Zeni Ema O Dam Tu Shakya O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Kado Shakya So Nani Shivu O Mahon Derge Pela De Petsin Zeni Ema O Tinde Shakya Aksu So O Tenzin Ada Shakya Jin La Pe Same Tutsi So Shakya So Di Magyo Sem Shem So Nani Shivu O Mahon Derge Pela De Petsin Ema O Tunandu Me Kibyo O Tenzin Adan Shage Jin La Pe Same Du Tse So She Get So Di Sagyu La Me Sonani Si O Ma Ho De Gye Pe La De Pe Tenzin E Ma Ho Jin La Sha Shen Ha Tu So O Tenzin Adan Shage Jin La Pe Same Du Tse So She Get So Di Ne Jo Wa Mo La So Ni Si O Ma Ho Emaho Kachenga Dusa Dusa O Tinzinga Dan Shagish La Pez Ameduti Toshe Gesud Idan La Soko Chinishivu O Maho De Gyopela De Petinzin Emaho Ngadu Shasha Suso O Tinzinga Dan Shagish La Zame Duti Toshe Gesudi Kenshorin Shensonani O Maho, de Gyopela, Repetinzene, E Maho, Dam Shesha Apso, O Tinzing Adan Shagijin Lap, Zame Duti Toshe Gasodi, Kado Shekion Sonani Shibu, O Maho, de Gyopela, Repetinzene, E Maho, Chinle Shasha Apso, O Tinzing Adan Shagijin Lap. Zame de te so shege sodi, magyo semtem sonani shibu, o maho, de gyepela repetin zene, e maho, chunandunge shigyo she, o tinzing adan shage jinla. Zame de te so shege sodi, tsagyo la me sonani shibu, o maho, de gyepela repetin zene. E maho jina shasha kuso o tinzing adan shage mediti toshe gesodi nejo amos la sonye shivu o maho ndege pela repetinzeli e maho kachenge do seduso o tinzing adan shage jin la peza mediti toshe gesodi Idan la soko sheni shibu o maho ndege pela repetinzen e maho ngodu shasen apuso o tinjing ada shage jin la pe zame duti so shege sodi ken shorin shen sonani shibu o maho ndege pela repetinzen e maho damchu shasen apuso O tinzing adan shage jin la pe zame duti so shege so kado shekyon sonani shivu o maho ndege pela repetinzen e maho chinle shake apsuso o tinzing adan shage jin la pe zame duti so shege Magyo semshen sonani shivu o ahom ndege pela repetinzen e maho chunando Om Vajrayogini Saparivare Agyam Padyam Pupedu Aloke Gende Nyude Shakta Om Vajrayogini Saparivare Om Ahom Om Chondende Madoje Pamola Chatse Ho Honde Om Pamarime Wanshokan Sunkimeto Ho Hon Om Jumpo Shikpatam Shedoje Chempejo Ho Hon Om Doje Denshu Shenki Mitu Wanje Che Ho Hon Om Tumo Tomo Soki Tsampa Kempadze Ho Hon Om Dinanta Shinkempe Shenki Cholege Ho Hon Om Mucherenje Monje Kule Nampage Ho Hon Om Doje Pamo Jochen Wamalado Ho We consider long life prayer. Through illuminating all, your appearance dispels the darkness. Your clear mind knows the 84,000 heaps of Dharma, the power of the remedy to the 84,000 delusions. Your proclaiming, dependent arising itself, is victorious in battle with the Maras. I worship the supremely kind, great Vajradhara on my crown. Clarifying the scriptures and realizations, the teachings of the Moni, you spread and illuminate those teachings wherever they have not yet spread in the world. Having become an actual son of the conquerors, you bear hardship with patience. In your continuum is realization of the perfection of wisdom, subtle depending arising. Treasure of mastery of the all arising interpretative and definitive scriptures, supremely great among the great, fully comprehending and clarifying the meaning of emptiness and compassion, you guide all beings in the path to liberation. Perfectly qualified, my Guru, please, remain forever. She who protects from the fears of the three times, Ayatara, please increase the lifespans and activities of the beings who preserve the holy Dharma, and always without separation, develop their spontaneous actions. By the infallible deities of the three roots, may all be auspicious. Kanudani Kandoma, Kunasan Tawada, Dawashala Kepe, Ruka, Develani Malani, Shoga Shindula Chapayini, Lenke de Dona, Shoso, La 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 Waya, Mekaro Sonanke, Teresa Lekunso, Hande Shite Patam Shedam, Paunani Netoma, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunadani Sawada, Dawashampayini Rakepe, Lunikundu. Sewe Shila Le Kunso, Honda Shisha Patam Shida, Paudani Nejo, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawade, Yawan Shiwa Nangi Kazepa, Dagi Dudun Shutejin Lala, Lenke Deshin Dara Seduso, Alala, Lala, O, Aya, Rali, O, Dimeka Dotsana, Sewe Shila Le Kunso, Honda Shisha Patam Leda, Paudani Nejoma, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawade, Deshin Tabit Seni Dembakyo, Deshin Pape Kato Dumai, Seshido Admich Deshin Yang, Shuki Shuki Unanipaye, Alala, Lala, O, Aya, Rali, Jimeka Dotsananki, Sewe Shila Le Kunso, Honda Shisha Patam, Paudani Nejoma, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawa, Dangi Usuki Pepe Machine, Shaleki Kanshape Kamaga, Nejoma Shope Medawai, Sipe Shiwa Jindodo, Alala, Lala, O, Aya, Rali, O, Jimeka Dotsananki, Sewe Shila Le Honda Shisha Patam Shedam, Paudani Nejoma, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawa, Dansi June Nanki Dansi Shubo, Toki Tune Toata, Teni to Den Toke Gepa, Shushin Payerum, Pambazu, Halala, Rali, O, Jimeka Dotsonanki, Sewe Shila Le Kunso, Shisha Patam, Paudani Nejoma, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawade, Janshu Sensho Rinpoche, Makepa Nanki, Kepa Nyampa Mepayang, Kone Gondu Pewasho, Alala, Lala, O, Aya, Rali, Jimeka Dotsananki, Sewe Shila Le Kunso, Hom, Deshin Shepatam Shedam, Paudani Nejo, Kanudani Kandoma, Kunla Dani Sawa, Pelden La Meta Apala, Kishitsayan Notam Deshin, Ki La Mejin La Sen La Jupashu, Alala, Lala, O, Aya, Rali, O, Jimeka Dotsananki, Sewe Shila Le Kunso.
When recite, you got tabakachu. The capture channel which wrote this in the great benefit of the lady whom the Judge Pabonka gave. The inconceivable are the practices. So she went pure land, tabakachu, so wrote this there. So special reason there. I don't know what that's there in English. Yage Taba Yagaju Ominji Tandu Lanze Gebe Jayunji Om Chewa Samaye Juju Tawayi Gobe Kesaya Kaju Jebe Sangeje Dojo Yatashi Kandroye Dona Chogi Zede Me Yatandale Yadomoengar Yejo Loda Ronteji Garaji Ewama Enji Ayajege Tomoshi Enjedo Seda Yadade Dudina Toinchen Treba Yagundan Vasajayagayaman So here the chanting, the Yakatabakacho, the first one doesn't have that one. Yagatapa, it doesn't have that. Yagatapa, that's 3 times. Yagatapa, Yagaju, Hominji, then this one, second one has, not the first one doesn't have. Chaindu Lanzu Yagebe Jayuji only the second, only second one. The only second one, first one doesn't have. Actually, they should be done before Tishi Shakpa Tamsitang. Tishi Shakpa Tamsitang is expressing the, after you enjoy talk, then the great bliss that you generate, expressing how wonderful it is. The essence that. So, so after talk, then so this one done before, done right after talk. This talk over there, it's very much in the Nyingma. That seems very much done. The Guru. So that I have another text which I gave in Tibetan. So I thought I'd translate, but so So next we can do that as that time. So Katore, you know, the practices you follow according to Rukuru. So I follow the system. With Pabonka. So not just you can play anything with the bells and things. So I show already, but people didn't get the idea. So Taiji is all like this. Taiji is all like that. And then this your children shit. Then that time do like that. Then you that that's repeated like that. So not repeat, not like that. To skeleton that true sense of the Lama issue to that. I don't know about the song, but Lama issue you also you do well like this. So that's why I did. But so that. So the way practice is not everyone you like. No, there's usually to refer to your rulkur like that. So my basically so we do it from Pabonka Rinpoche like that. Okay. Yeah. 정말 하마 오늘 진호 무슨 때문에 가와던 대바 주지
Nada Shagirape, Zamedi Sister Lagesodi, Damsen Shinkan Sonani Shivu, Oma Home, the Gupera repeating. Emma will nejo tine sishindo la medena kote So we finished the sadhana, page 70. Due to this virtue, Gewadi, due to this virtue, which is empty for existing from its own side, may the I, which is empty of existing from its own side, quickly become Kechari, which is completely empty from existing from its own side, and lead all transmigratory beings who are completely empty of existing from their own side, without exception, to that state, which is completely empty of existing from its own side. At the time of death, may the Savior and an assembly of heroes, heroines, holding aloft flowers, parasols, and victory banners, and offering the music of cymbals, melodious singing, and so forth, lead me to the land of Kechara. May these truths, the valid goddesses, their valid commitments, and the supremely valid words expressed by them become causes for us to be guided by the goddesses. So we do the Tsalpa Dorje Chang's prayer.
In the great ship of leisure and fortune, propelled by the white sail of impermanence, spurred on by the favorable winds of adopting and discarding in accordance with cause and effect, may I be delivered from the fearsome ocean of samsara. relying on the crown jewel, the infallible object of refuge, keeping in my heart the great welfare of mother transmigratory beings, washing away the stains of faults with the nectar of Vajrayogini. May I be looked after by the compassion of the perfect pure Guru. The outer yogini, the lovely mother of the victorious ones, the inner supreme Vajra queen, the syllable Bam, the secret mother of Kichara, the emptiness and clarity of the mind itself. May I enjoy the joyful play of seeing the natural faces. The world of the environment is the inestimable mention of the syllable A. The sentient beings who are its inhabitants are the yoginis of the syllable Bam. With the meditative concentration of the great bliss of unity, may whatever appears arise as pure appearances. In this manner, through the yogas of the directions and the moon, someday may the color lady of joy, whose loose vermilion hair and orange darting eyes take me directly to the city of knowledge holders. After I have practiced in a corpse laid in place with Sindura and Langali stem, and roam through the land, may the beautiful lady to whose mid-brow the imprint of the swirl transfers lead me to Kichara. When the inner Varayas destroy the creeping wings of the apprehend and the apprehender, and the dancing lady residing in my supreme central channel depart through my sphere of space, may I embrace and sport with the blood-drinking hero. Through the yoga of union of meditating single-pointedly on a tilaka drop of the 5 winds at the lotus of my navel, may my continuum be satisfied with the supreme bliss of the winds entering the channels of my body-mind. When the beautiful maiden of ordinary light, Tumo, with her playful smile and love in the central channel, completely softens the useful syllable hum, may I obtain the ground of great bliss union. When the reddish-black ram, abiding in the center of the 3 channels of the navel, is set ablaze by the upper and lower winds, and the Brahma fire burns up to 72,000 impure constituents, may my central channel be completely filled. When the 5-color drop between my eyebrows has gone to my crown, and the stream of moon liquid originating from it has reached the pistil of my secret lotus, may I be satisfied by the 4 joys descending from above and supported from below. When struck by the rays of the 5 lights radiating from that drop, all stable and moving phenomena, my body and so forth, transform into a mass of transparent clear rainbow. May I again enter the natural state, the sphere of bliss and emptiness. When the yogini of my mind, the union beyond intellect, the primordial state of inexpressible emptiness and clarity, the basis that is from the beginning free of the 3, production, cessation, and abidance, comes to know itself, may I always be nurtured by you. When the channels, winds, and drops have absorbed into the sphere of Evam, and my mind itself has attained the glorious Dharmakaya of great bliss, may I look after these transmigratory beings as extensive as space, with the limitless sport of countless Nimanakayas. Due to the blessings of the imminent victorious ones and their sons, the truth of infallible dependent arising, and the power of my pure exceptional intention, may all the aims of my pure prayers be accomplished.
Sajipe ki shushime tam hiralinji nite kempadi sange shi mi te buai dokuna da shira chepa soje sulame kuterate shena kachele choshuge pada losantempe dame sasungi doemu setatu negyo Gururana mandalaka nyatayami.
Did all the past the best of which I married to Kulashma 3 times, married to Kulashma. Namely, Sindevi, namely, Buddha, in 3 times. I made the Buddha Jita, Katholics, all the all the happiness, success, after enlightenment for oneself, for every sentient being, very generally once in the heart of all the sentient beings, and those who have generated made developed. Chanjo, Zenjo, Rimbo, Maje, Wana, Jeje,
Kepa, Nyampa, Mepaya, Gone, Gondu,
No, did all the past, the best way I managed to go to the Lama, the Namalis Buddhas, the Kazure, me all the students and the Kazure. Us, then all the 50 volunteers and all that, and directors, all that. All of us, we guided all the FMT, the other directors, all the staffs, all that. To be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime, be mind the words friend and never be separated from pure that mind of all the Buddhas. Chara Gunda Jawa Tonga Tejo Shinye Mozu Tebet Kamabe Lamsa Dinye Lakaje Dharma Juti Exercise Lama Tsongkhapa Mechua Namdara Tame Chendan De Rajen Jase Chebe Nindos Teta Chege Nyin Juje Loza Jawa Jo. Then as always, Buddha crying one for the Guru Chepa that's coming connected from past. Even though his numberless Buddhas in numeric aspect. Without distraction of the Kazuri, was on board and the life in the Kazuri, enjoyment and so forth. The standing people, family, so forth. Then Kazuri only please well the Holy One, the virtual friend, the Guru, then. Never caused, never displeased or even 1 second. These are basic, this is the most important foundation practice. Tato ngoye chapa temba da luzo lonje kunje yameba shinye tamba leba nyeche ne menye geje meje jo bonde lame namba tawa la geje Ata meje je jinde leba to emagu La Mechela, Samla, Jubara, then did all the past the best of which I managed to call with the ram, and to call with them, listen to them, but that's oh, then you can't do them, all the students, and all of us here, including our parents, and then all the people came in the past, but then now they will come in the future. Then all they got 50, all the volunteers, all those people helping this cause. Got to England, directors, so all are then to be guided by Vajrayogini in all the lifetime, and then Katore, Katore, and then this life is actualized that three principal aspects of enlightenment, Katore, then Vajrayogini, Katore, generation complete stage, and then if not enlightened, but only pure light, Tabakachu, then you can achieve enlightenment, and then at least perfect image birth, Midmana teaching, mid-perfect man, good, revealing the administering about enlightenment. Please, most holy man, but the achieving enlightenment is possible. All the sick people and the Kasuri, then the Kasuri immediately do all the past, present, future, married to call but the married to call number listen to the numbers with us and the Kasuri. Then even just here we have many sick people, then Kasuri. Other immediately Kasuri, then others immediately free from sicknesses, and then never experience this sentence as sicknesses. Semjeneba, Tinyeba, Nude, Nele, Tajuju, Dre, Nena, Moluba, Tado, Jungwa, Meba, Sho, Semjeneba, Tinyeba, Nude, Nele, Dre, Nena, Moluba, Tado, Jungwa, Meba, Sho, Semjeneba, Tinyeba, Nude. Taje Dre, Nena, Moluba, Tado, Jungwa, Meba, Sho. Then actualize Buddhist in this very lifetime, then to life, never to reborn organs and more, to be most beneficial to each enlightenment is good. Then the Katholik dedicated to Katholik of the world, that all the marriages we call today, and all the past the magical 3 times marriage college, but number listen to knowledge. Do that, the wars happen now in the future to be started immediately, and the famines, disease, and all the dangers of fire, water, air, all that is the landslide, all the hazard, the earthquakes, all the typhoon, whatever, all the things, and the tornado, all the things, all to be stopped immediately, and a perfect peace, happiness happens in everyone's heart by generating love and kindness, compassion, Buddha, and they made the Buddha Dharma last long time, and made the sentient beings go to meet Buddha Dharma and achieving enlightenment as good as possible. Okay, now then, because I do all the past, present, I married to Buddha, I married to number listen to Buddhas in 3 times. Oh, do that, may I fulfill the wishes of sentient being, because then more than wish granted do. more than which can do. I mean, I fulfilled all the hopes of sentient beings, more than which country, more than that. Okay, sorry. Jamal Mavachida, Jambada Gunda, Zamba, Dayan, Dejinda, the Dagun, Dejaton, Dal, Jangawa, the Datan, Deratuma, Susan Jabe, Java, Tamjinga, Kala, Chudanga, Yeta, gave Tawa, the king. Sambo, Judge, Rabdo, Mawaranji. Soon, Tajawara Jamanda was Namanazu, Javara child, Tanjusamba Sabat, Kunda Samba child. Dadom is the Dabadan, Zom, Dodo, Damagaza, Dadom is the Dabadan, 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 Dodo, Damagaza, Mejo, such a Jave, Chilauta, Tanda, Lua, Mebe, Tambata. Dagala Tabe Todo Denanda Mambe How the Tuchuma have to wait? Please wait for tomorrow. 80 years old Tuchuma. So that is a trouble, the Gesela also the throat then. The young pass, young bicycle mored has throat. For everybody, then obstacle was an obstacle to pacify. And then, so I think Trituma is very powerful. One Trituma is the same as the same as the 100,000 Vajrasava research. 100,000 Vajrasava, one time Trituma is equal. But if you do the Java and Saba visualization, tradition visualization, then how powerful it is, people, the same as 100,000 Vajrasava mantra. So it's like that. It's said, from Chapter 2nd century. Like that. Okay. Thank you very much. Good night.
O tu su chan chin chang gen ge we ten si kyong pe we kon se da fa ze cha sun ko we le men tu do pa da so du je gan do ja ten sho